example of how LTE broadcast for football can be used. So what we're showing here is essentially an example of MWC live OTA over the air. This is running on our base station, from a Qualcomm base station, and this is running on an Ericsson base station over on this side. And what this there's two things that I'll tell you about. The first is actually how the services will be displayed and delivered. The second is actually the benefit of using LTE broadcast over unicast. So one of the big scenarios we're looking at is obviously a football, a live event. So you have a number of people who start coming into the stadium as the event is taking place. They're all trying to use their phones. They're all trying to stream video over unicast. As the number of people are trying to continue to access content over unicast, the amount of bandwidth required increases, and the amount of capacity actually decreases. So you eventually get to the stage where the unicast signal will cut out because too many people are trying to access it. So then you move into a scenario in the stadium, and this is what this is showing.
You can see Qualcomm everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Branding, where you have a number of people who are trying to access content in the stadium, who want to, and this person might want to see one angle of the pitch. This person wants to see a different angle of the pitch. The idea here as well, and I'll talk about that in a minute, that you can stream live statistics in addition to the video. So this person just wants to know the stats about the player. This person over here just doesn't want to watch the match, is interested in something else. So the idea behind LTE broadcast is that because it's done on a very localized basis, the software that's implemented to operate it is done on an A-node B basis, right, at different sites. So you can actually regionalize the broadcast experience very locally. So you can do a broadcast within the stadium or just in the environments right around the stadium. And this is basically showing, we have 5 services here. So we have, if you're watching the different streams and you want to watch one camera angle in full screen, you can move into that. Then you go back. You can obviously go to the multi-screen if you want to see it. All different angles at the same time. Similarly, so there's live services running. There's also an opportunity to have on-demand services. So you could have a situation where you have pushed content from the operator in off-peak hours delivered to your device, so it's ready to watch when you want to watch it. And we haven't optimized the channel changing time yet, but obviously it's about making it as easy as possible to access.